Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Shine with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Shine with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Someone unmuted their mic during the song and was singing parts of the song. I was like, what?
Did they sound good?
It sounded kind of muffled. It's like, morning coffee is the best. I'm like, what? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So, it was funny because I was thinking during that whole opening, I'm like, it's time to update the opening. We need to update the opening. And I'm like, I don't want to do all the work. But luckily, the wife brought me home a mouse from work.
Cool.
I got her a couple years ago. So my mouse won't mess up so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it glows. See, it glows.
That's cool.
It's cool. I don't know. It's nifty. It's nifty. All right. But thinking about all things, good things. Hope you got your morning coffee going or your favorite libation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think so.
Gotta make some coffee. You had all this time to make coffee and you didn't make coffee?
Nah, I'll probably wait.
You're behind your game, son. I got a whole pot right over there. If I run
So-
out of this coffee, I can go fill it over there.
I got that stuff that comes in the bottle.
A
I just
bottle.
gotta make my cup.
Like a Keurig?
Kind of. Hold on. Yeah, you guys want something else? Little concentrated coffee stuff.
Concentrated
yeah.
coffee stuff. Concentrated coffee stuff. And I realized something, and it's going to take a bit. So, Hillbilly, why don't you tell us about your game?
My what?
Your game that you had earlier.
Oh. What's I'm trying to remember. You talking about the arena game that I had?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got on arena and kept on losing. Worked there for a while, and then finally I got a deck the arena and let me play. But one thing I do find about arena, a lot of times you do go second. In my cases. But other than that, it's all right games. It's all right. I got about 4 or 5 wins in, like I do my morning streams, and pretty good. I played so many different decks, I couldn't tell you what deck I just played. Because played a little bit of Rakdos this morning. I do remember that.
You don't remember that.
Me? What?
No what? I'll put you on the spot. You're like, I don't know. I had to plug in my mic, my good mic, so you can hear me better.
Yeah. Knew you was up to something. I'm like,
All right. Well, Hillbilly was playing in Arena. He did some fun games.
well,
He had a good chat interaction between Karma and Dark Master Gaming. It's a Sunday. It's kind of a slow day out there, you know.
yep.
People are relaxing. And what was it? Is it today?
Yeah, free releases. I think it's 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think pre-release is still going on today. I know it used to be like that.
Super Bowl's today.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah. Super Bowl is today. Holy cow. I totally spaced that off.
That means I'm locked in my office today. Dag blanket.
you know the truth is Hillbilly's like, I'm locked in my office. Dang blanket. I gotta hang out on my computer and suffer. Oh no, don't spank me.
Yeah, because I might like that.
Uh-oh.
Tibalt, hello. Whoa.
Hello.
That's one reason when the women tell me they're gonna kick me in the butt or smack me, I say, oh yeah, bring it on. Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
Then they back off.
You're a dirty boy, Hillbilly. So, what a wonderful week we had. We talked about Magic the Gathering movie coming out this week. We talked about the Jurassic World Rebirth movie yesterday. We had a blast. But today we're coming back a little more on Magic track. I want to talk about some of our favorite cards from Aetherdrift later on today. Because, go through the cards and talk about the cards that speak to us. Because, the set not might be for us. Blah. The set might not be for us. There you go.
Correct.
But doesn't mean there's not cards we wouldn't play.
True. Very true.
Very true. But still, we'll get to that when it gets there.
Yep.
And then excuse KJ. KJ's having technical difficulties for some reason. We're having a conversation about this in the background. He's just trying to figure out what's going on while he's trying to be more professional for himself because he wants to prove that he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tibalts Apprentice, if you're still here, I'm getting your package in tomorrow.
Package.
Yep.
Mm.
So that will be another stream, extra stream tomorrow. It'll be 3 streams tomorrow. One will be mail opening, and that will be made public to everybody.
Public.
Yep.
Public. You would showcase Tibalt publicly? What kind of monster are you?
Unfortunately, I have to.
Unfortunately, you have to.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Tibalt is such a salty player. He takes that salt and rubs it in your wound as he kicks you on the ground when playing Magic.
Oh, I got this level 5 power deck. Secretly, it's a level 8.
Secretly.
Yeah, be on to your little tricks there, Tibalt.
Just playing around. Or the decks that his wife always builds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, don't blame me. My wife built the deck. Well, jeez.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
And the weird part about it is I remember him saying that his wife doesn't even play Magic.
Mm-hmm.
But dag blaggett, she can build some decks.
Oh, yeah. It's kjcowboydan. How you going?
All right. Minus the fact that my mics on my computer are not being recognized by StreamYard, so I have to use my phone. I might not be here very long as I only have 25% power and don't know where my charge cable is.
Ooh.
No. And you've tried unplugging your mics and everything and all that jazz?
Unplugged my mics. Restarted my computer twice on a fresh boot.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep.
Not happening.
Yep. That's weird. And you're running on Opera. And I have no clue what that actually means to StreamYard. So I'm completely clueless on how to help you there.
Yeah, I didn't know we was surrounded by greatness here. I didn't know KJ was an opera singer there.
Oh, she's really good at it. I mean, not only
I
that,
was the fat lady.
he's a ballerina.
Oh, cool.
He's an operatic ballerina. He twirls on stage and sings very loud, boisterous notes from his sternum and gut.
Good information to know. I need to write this information down.
That's right. Like he did a one-man show of the Nutcracker.
Oh, cool.
I did. I
Yep.
played the nut.
Oh, we said the Nutcracker, not a person in California. But zing.
Zinga!
Is it too soon for a California Fires joke? I'm sorry.
Yeah. It is a good time. I guess a lot of things are going on today. Not like around today. Like apparently there's Comic Cons going around. Totally didn't know there was a Comic Con here yesterday in our city, but the Comic Cons, the other cons going around. It's a time of year where people and nerds get together and celebrate life of entertainment and things that they loved. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I would imagine that since they're dropping sets every 2 months now, that you're gonna have more Magic Cons out, Comic Cons, whatever you want to call it. Imagine they're gonna have more of those this year.
Well, it'd be interesting. I mean, if Magic the Gathering is making a movie, they may actually hit Comic Con as a ticketed item where you pay to go watch like a panel and a teaser trailer and stuff.
It would make sense.
And tell Parker to go potty.
It would make a lot of sense if they do. Magic the Gathering has also, at one point in time, been featured in a few Dark Horse comics. Dark Horse has had a comics for a while that was a Magic the Gathering comic book.
And howdy, Karma. And Magic the Gathering has been featured in a couple movies, like the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yep.
Like then said the game wasn't featured, but they had a wizard in the show, and he had cutouts of him in his room where he's staying at that said Magic the Gathering. If you like Sorcerer's Apprentice is a good movie, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's decent. But if you want to go check it out, watch it if you missed it before.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I really enjoyed that movie.
Right. Yeah, it was an enjoyable movie. Surprised they never made a sequel.
I know Nicolas Cage. He did a great job in that movie.
Oh yeah, and I can't remember the young guy's name, the apprentice name, like his actor name. I can't remember him.
I can't remember him either.
But he's the guy who did How to Train Your Dragon's voice, the main character. Yeah.
It's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
No. He's a nerdy looking kid, and he did the voice for the main kid character in How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, the main kid character.
Was that your belly, KJ?
No, it's 7.
7. Oh.
She growls when she wants attention. Wait. She'll come up and she'll want you to rub on her neck and rub on her and scratch her butt, but then she'll sit there and growl while you're doing it.
I didn't know what was coming. What that was? I thought something was coming after me.
I thought you were starving or something, and your belly was growling.
Well,
like if you really need a sandwich, just make a sandwich, dude.
I already had a Snicker bar.
Ooh, that's good because you're not you without a Snickers. You're more like a dilapidated head in a jar.
But yeah, on Sorcerer's Apprentice. I
Mhm.
mean, I remember the one against Morgana.
Yeah.
Was
Morgana, the
evil.
guy who played Dr. Octopus in the
No,
original Spider-Man trilogy.
no, Morgana was a woman, actually.
Oh no, Morgana, yeah. Morgana was the one. I was thinking of the guy the guy who was hunting down the wizard throughout the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's played in that guy. I can't think of his name either, but he's played in a lot of movies. I do know that.
Mm. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's time to start singing and blinging. You're gonna start singing to the bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa! Look at us. We're chilling.
Cool.
Thrilling. It's kind of one of those weird mornings. I even woke up early because, like, the wife worked from home last night. And I was in bed sleeping, and she was up and about. Like, she took down her workstation yet and stuff and messed around with the coffee pot. And my brain didn't think that she was home to work, that she was up, and I thought I overslept. So I got up in a panic, be like, I overslept, like missed a show and everything. That was like 8:00 in the morning. Oh my Lord! So I've been off in my head a little because of that.
Well, I'd be off in the head too.
Like, if she's up and doing stuff, that must mean I must have done something wrong.
Yes.
No.
Sounds like somebody's trying to stay out of the doghouse.
Doghouse is not my cup of tea.
Yep.
All right, but anyways, back on track. Getting back to things. We need to get back to the show, start getting towards the topic and having fun with the topic. But in order to get that, we need to get to the place where we start off the kick show, whatever. See, maybe my brain's off. We need to start off on the right track and get to the right track. We need Hellbilly to tell us what part of the day it is.
It is time for the Super Fast Order Show. Actually, it's time for the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Kato, Bane of Nightmares. I remember when this card triggered Hellbilly's brain.
It did.
He's like, ninjutsu's not even in the set.
Exactly.
That's
Only-
kind of up.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
ninjutsu card that was in Dustmorn.
Yep. It's only ninjutsu card. They could have been more, but this is the only one.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It is weird, and they've had ninjutsu cards in the game way before this came out.
Oh yeah, they're just trying to build up the mechanic. Why they put this particular card in the set, I have no clue. He costs 2 generic, a blue and a black. He comes into play with 4 loyalty, and he has ninjutsu for a generic blue and a black. And ninjutsu is when a creature attacks and it's not blocked, you may pay the ninjutsu cost and swap this card from your hand onto the battlefield with the creature attacking not blocked. Weird text. During your turn, as long as Kiddo has 1 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 3/4 ninja creature and has hexproof. Nice.
Yep.
You get an emblem with +1. You get an emblem with ninjas you control get +1/+1. That even pumps him up. His 0 ability is Surveil 2. Then draw a card for each opponent who lost life this turn. That's not horrible. Then his -2 is tap target creature. Put 2 stun counters on it. That means that creature stays tapped for 2 turns.
Yep.
That's a fun card. I actually pulled 2 of him in my Nightmare bundle. Not Nightmare, but I didn't get a Nightmare bundle. My booster box. I played booster box. I got this version foil, and I got a regular version.
I mean, this is a great card. I mean, it's a great planeswalker. It's seen a lot of play, and ninjutsu is a good ability, but there's that but. I do like it, and I just don't agree with the only one card synergizing with itself. and not being able to synergize with other cards.
Yeah. You know what's missing from this card, though?
A
This
turtle.
planeswalker could be your commander.
No, I
That's
thought you
what
was saying- I thought you were going to say a turtle.
A turtle.
Oh.
That'd be awesome. Have a ninja turtle. But no, like if he was in Bloomborough, maybe he'd be a turtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they get this ninjutsu ability in the game now.
Mm-hmm.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are ninjas. So this makes me think that they might do a collab with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one of these days.
That'd be cool.
That'd be epic. You know, I'd be all about that.
Oh, yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab with about anything nowadays. Like from Transformers, which I still got that cool one over there, to G.I. Joe or He-Man, Turtles of Grayskull, and a lot of other things, even food products.
Oh, yeah.
Would not surprise me one bit.
Yep.
Time capsule. Hey, oh. Time capsule.
Yep. But this is what this card makes me think about
Yeah.
when I see it in ninjutsu.
It's all right. That's all right. And anybody got any thoughts about the card particularly? Do they like it? Do they not? Is it weird? Is it what they think it would be?
I like it, but it's also weird.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Now with that, we're going to roll on to pictures of the day. First picture of the day. Every Ninja Turtle needs a good coffee break between battles. Yeah. You know how hard it was to get a Ninja Turtle AI generated image with a turtle with less than 5 fingers?
I bet it was kind of hard.
Yeah, that's why I used the artwork in the thumbnail for this. I'm like, I'm just going to save this because this is a win.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good meme. Next picture. When you need coffee so strong that it takes you to magic places.
This turtle reminds me of a Darth Sith Lord off of Star Wars.
Yeah, excuse you.
Yeah, that's what this picture reminds me of.
Right. Star Wars. But all right. That'd be cool if there's a turtle creature in Star Wars or in Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
But when you need coffee so strong that it takes you to magical places, you know, it's a day. And that kind of rolls off the second picture or third picture here. So when it's a rough morning and you need a double cup of coffee.
That's me every day because I'm always drinking doubles. Drinking one when I get up and one right before the show.
Right? You need 2 cups of coffee to start your day off, to get going, get flowing. Yeah. Look at that. That's a good picture. Yeah, Ollie made this meme the way it is because the AI generation put 2 cups of coffee on the table, even though there should have been 1.
Yep.
But there was 2, and I'm like, yeah, we'll just roll with it because I really like the turtle image that they put on the picture. I'm like, I can't waste that.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. And the next picture is excuse me, inhaled coffee. Next picture is more magic related. Looking at my opening hand, and it is everything I wanted.
I was feeling that last night.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Like, even though it looks like some weird tarot cards in his hands, AI generation doesn't know how to do magic cards. You type in magic cards, and it makes like magic cool cards.
So I found out it's a copyright issue.
Ah.
Because if the one I use that I've tried to do magic stuff with straight up tells me that it's a copyright issue and they're not allowed to use magic.
It'd be a trademark issue.
Or, yeah, trademark.
Time capsule, mildly microwave prepubescent ninjutsu tortoises. That's right.
There are ways you can get around it. Like Magic has changed their font since the beginning. You know,
Right.
use the old font.
How do
There,
you
there,
how
there
do
are
you
ways you can do.
get around the font issue? Do you see a pre-Jace Bellerin font?
Well, there are a lot of knockoff fonts that you can do if you change the font up. You know, change. Just one little tiny thing.
Well, so not even just that. Even if you were just to type in straight up, so like with Hillbilly, where he's MTG Hillbilly, it will not do MTG
Mm,
because it knows it stands for Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
huh. I
Well,
should
what I'm saying is there are ways to trick the AI.
Yeah.
that I believe. I believe there's ways to trick the AI. There's ways to do it. It's just when you're
A pain in the
writing
butt.
stuff down, like specifically, and you have to keep your phrases and your prompts to a certain degree, because like too long of prompts you lose out on details, which is funny because some AI generators love the fact that you can put in hours of text.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right. Anyways, looking at your opening hand and it's everything you wanted. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And guess what I didn't do today? I didn't do question of the day. No one did question of the day.
Well, here's a question for everybody then. For the question of the day, that asked right here. Did you go to the pre-release? If you did you pull any cards that you liked?
Ooh, did you go to the pre-release? You pull any cards you like? That's a good question of the day.
Me? No. Didn't go to the pre-release. Is there cards in there that I like? Yes.
TCG dude. So you won't ever take over Skynet. John Connor will show us how to type MTG. That's right.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, I didn't go to the pre-release. I don't want to pay money for cards that I probably won't play with in general, because there's very few cards in the set that I want.
Okay.
I mean, Dustmorn had way more cards in the set that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got all of them that I wanted.
Heck yeah.
But did you guys get cards that you wanted from Aetherdrift yet?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, right, because the set just came out.
Yeah.
And you haven't gone to the pre-release.
Yeah.
Like I'm still excited for Khans of Tarkir block coming up. That I'm excited for the Edge of Eternities. You know, those two sets I would plan on trying to go to the pre-release for. Even if it means having to skip out on the show. If I have to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the cards from Aetherdrift are not real, but not too bad. So I can't knock. So I can't, knock the set because they did come out with some pretty good cards in the set.
Mm-hmm.
But the sets, it just most of the cards ain't for me.
Right. But there's cards in the set that are fun, and we'll go over that. We'll go over that for sure. Is there a card that you're looking for yourself, Decaying Zombie?
It was the one that was card of the day. That play. I'm pretty sure it did the 1/1 counters, but also allowed you to play a creature from hand.
Nice. Well,
or something like that.
Something like that. Whoa. Hell yeah. All right. Well, with that, we'll get to. I'm messing up. Here, let me give you an idea of what my brain's like today.
You look terrible. All white and tired and old. How's the job going?
I love it.
All right.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Boom. There we go. There we go. We got the show with the flow. We're going to go with the flow for sure. Something like that. Trying to rhyme. But anyways, we're going to talk about cards we like in Magic the Gathering from Aetherdrift. let me share the screen with this. Boop. Let me go back here. There's a screen. Let me blow up the screen so you can see the cards.
Oh.
Yeah. So like none of these top cards really speak to me. Speed Demon, this might be fun, but
It is.
at the beginning of your end step, you draw X cards and lose X life for X of your speed.
Negate it.
No, if you do the combat damage, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. I mean, the damage can be negated with Shoulder the Apocalypse. This makes Shoulder the Apocalypse even more dangerous.
Right. But yeah, that's all right. Yeah, Chandra the Spark Hunter, which is a decent planeswalker, 4 mana, 4 loyalty. Being combat on your turn, she's up to 1 target vehicle you control. Until the turn, it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. Woo woo. And her +2 loyalties, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. They need to start making this ability where you draw 2 cards instead of 1 card because you're really sacrificing a lot to get that 1 card.
Yep.
You can't do that at instant speed. You'd be like, oh, you're blowing up the board. Well, I'm going to instantly do this in response.
Right.
All right. 0. Create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew 1. See, my problem with crew is you have to exhaust a creature to drive a car. So you're 2 for 1ing yourself for combat.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And white, there's a way around that.
I'm pretty sure they made ways around it since the original Kaladesh set to target vehicle becomes a creature until in turn kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't like having 2 creatures and only being able to attack with 1.
Yeah.
I have to crew 1. Yeah.
And the last card up there, it's actually pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's high cost mana, but once it gets on the battlefield, it's pretty good.
The March of the Worldus.
Yes.
6 mana, 3 green pips. Creatures of control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes in addition to the other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, create a 3/3 green elephant creature token, which is an elephant ooze 6/6 with this on the battlefield. That's not bad. That's pretty good. It's good against blue decks.
Yep.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Blue and black, because black does all that removal.
Yeah. You're right. But it's still good. I can see people playing this more often. That's a good card, everybody. Good card. Look, there's a good card in the set. No, not a big fan of vehicles, but this Hazaret Godseeker is really solid. 2 mana, 5/3 indestructible haste. And start your engines, which is one of the weird abilities to me, but it's not formidable where I wouldn't care about it. You pay 1, tap, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Well, all right. Hazaret can't attack a block unless you have max speed, which is fine.
Yeah, and that max speed, it ain't hard, especially after you play a card that says start your engines. Because once you play a card that says start your engines, then you just have to attack your opponent 3 times, and you're at max speed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, Basari, tomorrow's champion, 1 mana, 2/1. Basari has Exert. Basari created 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink. Why did you have to make Exert Basari for a 1/1 cat? That seems lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
It's really not that good. I didn't even see this card played during early access.
You can wait a little bit longer. Why don't you guys have a bag of chips or something while you wait?
I want a bag of chips.
I don't want no chips either. I ain't got no teeth to chew them with.
I mean, I got some popcorn chips, some smart food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the second card, this blue one right here, it's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, why do you read it?
Yeah. Verbose host. That's what I want to call it because I can't pronounce that first word. Dang Blake Wizards, why you make a word so hard for me? Anyway, it costs 2 blue. 1 generic and 1 blue for 0/4. Let's start your engines. So let's get your speed started. but you have no maximum hand size. So you can draw as many cards as you want. Then once you get your max speed up through damage or combat, you would start. Then when you would draw a card, instead of drawing a card, you draw 2 cards.
Nice. So you get your speed up. You can be drawing 2 cards per turn.
Correct. Very good card. Very good card advantage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It seems like a limited all-star right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's this one? Gaunty Knight Minister, 4 mana, 3/4. Whenever a player casts a spell that they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. So you have to play your opponent's spells.
Ooh.
Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its control looks at the top card of the opponent's library and exile it face down. They may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Mana of any type of mana can be spent to cast it this way. So at least has a way to play your opponent's spells, but that's interesting. That's a fun commander idea right there for Mono Black.
Yeah, especially with all the stuff people have been using with heisting decks.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what this is. Kind of is a black mono black heist card.
Yeah,
you're playing your opponent's stuff deck instead of your deck.
Well, yeah.
And your opponents are playing your deck.
It's not bad. Not bad. I like it. But then we got Doretti, Rocketeer Engineer. Rocketeer Engineer. 5 mana, 4 in a red. Legendary creature, Goblin Artificer. Doretti's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. When Doretti enters the battlefield, choose a target artifact in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen card to this battlefield. That's not horrible.
No.
Sucks that he lost his spark. He's not a planeswalker anymore.
Yep.
Now, ever since he lost his spark, he started working at the raceway in the mechanics area, fixing cars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now this next card is busted. This green.
This is the one that I was talking about.
All right. Ovaya, Automech Artisan. 3 generic and a green, 1/2. Legendary creature, Human Artificer. Each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample. Yes, that's good. I like that. Now pay a green tap. You may put a creature vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you do put an artifact onto the battlefield this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah. It's not bad at all.
It's not bad. I mean, yeah, every good card is always going to have a drawback. This will die to cut down. However, it's still a great card.
Oh, yeah.
Because of what it does.
Oh, yeah. Put a Darksteel Colossus into play. It goes from 11/11 to 13/13. Indestructible trample creature. Or a Blightsteel. That's disgusting. Because it's a creature and it's an artifact. And it doesn't say if a vehicle is put in the battlefield this way. It says if an artifact's put in the battlefield this way. That's text.
Yeah.
That text matters, everybody.
For sure.
And then we got Spectacular Pileup. Now, this is a card I can get behind. 3 generic, 2 white, sorcery. And the artwork's pretty cool. Love to see that one foil. Says all creatures and vehicles lose indestructible until the turn. Then destroy all creatures and vehicles. Need it. I want it.
Yep, that would even destroy your indestructible creatures too.
Well, the point is you're destroying the board. Like you cast board wipes when you cast board wipes when you're losing out on the board state, not ahead.
True.
I need that card.
Yeah. Right? It's pretty good. Pretty good. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the colors on it. The next card I'm going to read is called Bloodghast. This is a reprint.
Yep.
It's good for vampire decks and stuff. It costs 2 black. So this creature can't block. So this creature has haste. As long as an opponent has 10 or less life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Landfall, whenever land you control enters, you may return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You know what goes good with this card? Skull Clamp.
Yep.
Because you Skull Clamp this card, play land, bring it back, and Skull Clamp again, draw more cards, play land, bring it back.
And I believe I have an older version of this in my deck.
Nice. Boo-boo. That's a crazy picture for a vampire.
Yep.
All right. All right. Now scrolling down because we're not going through the entire set like it's amazing. We're just going through cards you like. Now, in this lineup, there's 2 cards I like, but 1 card I like the most. We got River Churn Monument, which costs a generic and a blue. It's an artifact. It's any number of target players each mill 2 cards for 1 mana and a tap. And you can exhaust it for 4 mana. And exhausting is using it once per game. Any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Very good for a mill deck.
Yeah. There's actually a surprisingly good amount of vampires in this set. Well, that's a good vampire. Gas Guzzler. 1 mana, 2/1. Oh, you have to have max speed to activate its ability.
Correct.
That's horrible.
It's not that good.
Regal Imperial Sword is what I like the most out of this lineup right here. Cost a generic 2 green for 5/4. Just as the other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. It's a dinosaur lord. That's all it is.
Bad.
It's not amazing, but it's a dinosaur. I want it.
Yeah,
I wanted to for my dinosaur deck.
like it ain't bad, but it ain't good, but it ain't bad.
Right.
Yeah. It translates to a more fair and fun experience than you'd think. I bet. Overall, I had a great time with the set, even when I pulled the crap. Yeah. Hey, as long as you had a good time. Good time to rule. All right. Scrolling down. You can stop me if you see a card.
All right. Go back up to that Merfolk. Right.
The Mind
there.
Spring Merfolk?
Yeah. If you're running a Merfolk deck, this is excellent in it.
Draw X cards, put X+1 counters on each Merfolk creature you control. Yeah, exhaust. That's a good exhaust ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put as much mana into this exhaust ability as you want.
Surprised it doesn't have a token generation added to it. But whatever. You know, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, put a 1/1 Merfolk creature on the battlefield. Yeah.
Well, there is a card out there right now that makes tokens every time you attack with Merfolk.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice. All right, sorry, I was reading a card. All right, scrolling down. Here we go. Cursed Cloth Wrappings. I like this card. 4 mana, 2 generic, 2 black. Artifact zombies control get +1/+1. And has tapped target creature card in your graveyard gains Embalm until in turn. Its bomb cost is equal to its mana cost.
Okay.
That's a way to recycle your dead creatures.
Yep. Now, Repurposing Bay. That's a good blue card, actually.
Oh, yeah? You read it?
Now, Repurposing Bay for 3 mana, 2 and a blue. Artifact. Pay 2, tap it, sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice artifact's mana value. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Actually, only as a sorcery.
Yeah, it's a birthing pod for creatures, and it's a sorcerer speed birth pod. I don't know if the birthing pod can be activated instantly or not, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. I mean, let's say you got a artifact on the battlefield that costs 8. So you use this, you sacrifice that artifact that costs 8. Then you can go back into your deck and pull out a Portal to Phyrexia and play it for free. Actually, you're paying 2 to cast that Portal to Phyrexia, but that's it. I'd rather pay 2 than 9.
Facts.
All right, Full Throttle is a good card here on this lineup. Costs 4 generic, 2 red. So after the main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. And at the beginning of each combat phase this turn, untap all creatures that attack this turn.
Very
good.
Nice.
Yeah, very good card.
I have a deck for this card that I wanted this card for. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a deck for the next card, District Mascot, for 1 green 0/0 creature. I mean, it's a District Mascot. It's a dog mount, but it enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Then you pay 1 and a green. You remove 2 1/1 counters from it to destroy an artifact. And whenever the creature attacks while saddled, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It only saddles for 1. Yeah, it's a mount creature, but it's a very good creature because it has removal built into it.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. We're going to scroll down. And on this lineup here, the Agnosaur Rex is a card I want from this deck or from the set. 3 generic, 2 green, 8/8, 5 mana, 8/8 trample. Just good in general. Has cycling for 3, and when you cycle this card, put 2+1/+1 counters on up to one target creature or vehicle. It gains trample and indestructible until end turn.
Yep.
I just want this card because it's a powerhouse. And it's a card that Chamil can fetch for Discover 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's really good. And it's a dinosaur.
Yep.
Dinosaurs rule dinosaurs.
It barely does fit into a Shamil deck, but yeah, you're right. It's a great card for that.
Oh, yeah. All right. What's Quag Feast? A generic and a black sorcery. Choose target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle. Mill 2 cards and destroy the chosen permanent if its mana value is less or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Interesting. That's an interesting destroy spell. At that rate, it should be an instant speed because you're gambling.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's all Magic is gambling because it's a gamble that won't get the card that you want.
Right. All right. Let's see. All right. Scrolling down. Looking for pictures of cards. There's a 5 mana 9/7 legendary creature dinosaur ooze.
Yeah. Now these vanilla creatures right here.
Yeah.
The only good thing about these vanilla creatures is most of them has got a pretty good defense to them. Like you got that 0/8 there, good blocker, and you got the 9/7, and that's a good blocker.
You got a 7/2, 4/1, and a 3/3. They're pretty even all around.
Yep. The black one's good attacker just because it's a 7.
And isn't there at least for a green, obviously, because like I'm still getting back into Magic, but isn't there at least for a green set to make it so you can swap your attack with your defense?
Yes, there's a couple cards in green that do that.
Yep.
Because that could work really nicely to make the 9 instead of his attack being his defense.
Oh yeah.
And other than just having a destroy creature, what are you really going to do against a 9 defense?
Right. Cycling's a good mechanic in the set. Gallant Strike, 2 mana instant, destroy target creature with power 4 greater. Good. Cycling if you don't need it. Hellish Sideswipe, 1 mana has additional cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or artifact. Destroy target creature or vehicle. If the sacrifice permanent was a vehicle, draw a card. That's not horrible.
No, that's a pretty good card. Pretty good removal there.
Yep. Yeah. Plow through is actually decent. 1 green mana, just target creature you control fights target creature you don't control to prey upon, but with a different ability. Destroy target vehicle. Choose one.
Not bad card. Not a bad card.
Spell Pierce is making a reprint here. Now, this Guidelight Synergist is a really good card for limited and possibly standard in the blue-white build because you have a lot of artifacts and affinity for artifacts in here.
Yep.
All right. Now scrolling down. The Sky Crash is pretty good. Destroy target artifact, exactly 1.
Yeah. Now I like the Wretched Doll.
Wretched Doll. Pay 2, 3/1 toy. Nice. Pay 1, tap, surveil 1. That's not horrible.
Nope.
That's actually good. That's good filler.
Now the Sky Crash, it's going to have a lot of play.
Yeah, I think it will in standard, especially with all the vehicles.
Yep.
All right. Gonna roll down. All right. Let's see. Nothing's too spectacular in these lists.
I feel like the Archfiend guy that gets the -2/-2 until end of turn should just be a standard. They get -2/-2 while he's on the field.
Right.
Just because with how much you're paying, I think it was 7 for him.
Where's he at?
I think he's up 1 more.
Oh, that is a. Whoa, why did I click on that? Don't go. Dang it. Now I had to pop up. Molt Tinder. Let's back up. Molt Tinder is a really fun card. I was reading it. I'm like, this seems like they would have made that rare at one point. It's 1 green for a 1/1. It taps to mill a card. And you pay 1, you tap it. You exile a card from your graveyard. You add 1 mana of any color. That's pretty good.
That ain't bad.
Like, Muldrotha is going to love this deck. Oh, this card.
Yep.
Like, Sultai Mill is going to love that card as a mana fixer. Mana dork. I like it. Now, scrolling. We're in the commons and uncommons territory. Back on track. 5 mana. But they can't make 3 mana reanimation spells anymore. It sucks.
Yep.
They ought to be 5. I'm trying to read some of the cards as they're going down. Yeah. There's some alright cards in here, but I think I'm just going to skip all the way down to the multicolored section. Because, one, time frame. So, we got the Pathfinder. What's up?
I said the time restraint.
I'm sure. Well, there's no real time restraint. I just like to keep on, like sometimes we go overboard in time, but like I try to keep it within an hour. But if it goes over an hour,
I'm just picking on you.
Yeah, loot the Pathfinder, which is a fun card. I just wish he didn't have exhaust.
Yeah, he's a pretty good card though. There is an infinite combo within standard with loot Pathfinder.
Nice. That's
the other good card that's in the top row here is that very last card right there. Very, very good.
Sapuna Alexa Embodied.
Yes.
That's a strange name. 5 mana, 6/6. Legendary creature god. Reach, trample, indestructible. Can't attack or block unless you have 7 more counters on it. Oh, wow. It doesn't matter what kind of counters.
Even counters.
Even counters, yep. At the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on subbing. Then if it has odd number counters on it, draw 2 cards. So you're either drawing cards or you're attacking with it.
Correct.
Nice.
Very good card.
Mm-hmm. And we know Ketramos is a good card because we played against a commander deck with it. That's pretty solid.
Yep.
Samut, the driving force, is a straight up a Naya card here. First strike, vigilance, haste, start your engines. Other creatures scroll, get +X/+0, where X is your speed. So it gets up to +4/+0. Non-creature spells you cost X less to cast, where X is your speed. It's actually a decent card.
Yeah.
Then why did they put this in a? This is not a standard card.
Yeah, it is a decent card. And I agree it should have been in a commander deck.
Oh yeah. All right, now let's scroll down. We got the Gearhawks. All the Gearhawks are just pretty good in general. If you want to look at them, we got Riptide Gearhawk, Oil Deep Gearhawk, Coastal Gearhawk, Prywood Gearhawk, Bright Glass Gearhawk. They're all good.
My favorite Gearhawks from this run right here will probably be the Rakdos and the Gruul.
Right. Yep, because they don't have a blue-green Gearhawk. Oh, my lord. All right. Pretty good. Like it. Scrolling down. Yeah, I don't know about these cards. I don't know these cards very well enough for the multicolored section. Redshift Rocketeer Chief. 1 red, 1 green, 2/3. Vigilance. The legendary creature goblin pilot. Has vigilance, but he tapped to add 1 X mana of any one color where X is Redshift's power. That's pretty good. So taps to add 2 right away. So this mana to activate abilities. He has exhaust where you can pay 12 mana and put a number of permanent cards from hand on the battlefield. It's not horrible.
And that Far Fortune End boss, that will be good with your Outlaws of Thunder Junction outlaw cards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. I can see that.
Because it is an outlaw in itself. And it starts your engines, and whenever it attacks, it does 1 damage to your opponent, which will increase your speed.
Nice. Increase the speed. Need for speed.
Yep.
Ouch.
Captain Howler Sea Scourge. Ward pay 2 life, 4 mana, 5/4. Whenever you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end turn. For each card discard this way, whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, you draw a card. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun card.
Yeah, it is.
All right, scrolling down. Debris Beetle, just supposed to be a Rhino from Khans of Tarkir back in the day. Just, 2 colors instead of 3 colors. Powerhouse Crew 2. Pretty good card. This is going to see limited. This is going to be a limited all-star in green black.
Oh, yeah. And it's Boom Scholar. It's not a bad card either because Boom Scholar costs 3, one red and a green, 3/3. Exhaustive abilities that your permanent you control cost 2 less to activate.
Oh, I see a card on this low that I want. I don't know if you can tell which one I want from this row.
Broadside Barge.
That's right. 1 generic, a red and a blue. Instant. Broadside Barrage deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker and draw cards and discard a card.
Yep.
That's pretty much straight up is it removal right there because most creatures you're targeting are power 5 or less.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's pretty solid. Love it. Love it. Want one for my cube. Want one for a deck. All right. I'm not a big fan of vehicles. I'm not a big fan of mounts. So the vehicles and mounts do not do much for me.
And now haunt the network. That's actually a pretty good sorcery.
Haunt the network. Oh yeah. All right, hold on. I'm reading a card. Sky Serpent Seeker. Blue and green 1/1 flying death touch uncommon. Exhaust 4, reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal 2 land cards. Put those land cards on the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Put +1 counter. I like this. I'd like that in my my teamer deck that I just built.
Turns your 2 lands into creatures.
Yep. Now this card right here, Voyage Home. There's going to be legacy decks that might run this card because it's so good because it has affinity for artifacts. Just imagine for 2 mana, white and a blue, you draw 3 cards and gain 3 life. Right? Because you think of all the moxes and stuff that are played turn 1. This card is very cheap and fills your hand really quick. Oh yeah. It's almost as busted as Dig Through Time. Right. Now let's get to the card you were talking about. Haunt of the Network. 3 generic, a blue and a black. Choose target opponent. Create 2 1/1 color stops or creature tokens with flying. Then the chosen player loses X life and gain X life or X number of artifacts control. Now that's either a win con, a burnout spell, or a card that switches out the game.
Yep.
It's pretty good. I can see that doing really good in Commander as a win con.
Me too.
Especially with all the treasure tokens and stuff.
Yep, but you can only do 1 person though with it.
That's fine. Get them out of the game.
Yeah, that's one whole player you don't have to deal with.
Right?
Exactly.
Now, in the colorless artifact token, I think this is where we hit a lot of gold. You got Radiant Lotus, which is obvious good card, and the Aetherdrift, which I think everybody wants a copy of. But one card I don't think it's given enough attention is Monument of Endurance right here. 3 generic artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure token, or each player loses 3 life, or each opponent loses 3 life.
Yep. Very good for a cycling deck.
Good for a cycling deck. Good for red black decks that care about madness effects and stuff like that. It's a really good card. I think this card is being underlooked right now.
Yep. I'm liking this market back walker.
Right.
I'm liking it because it's a XX00, but it whatever you pay to the X, it gets that many counters on it. You pay 4, you put a 1/1 counter on it.
Yeah, it's like a hangerback walker, but it draws you cards.
Right. When it dies, you draw that many cards.
That's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's pretty good filler. Like, it's not a vehicle. I like it.
Yep.
All right. What the heck? Rover blades. Equipped creature has double strike. Equip 4. What? The vehicle and an equipment? That's so stupid.
What? Rover blades? Yeah.
Rover blades. Like, well, we'll see what we can do with a vehicle. Rollerblades are a vehicle. I love rollerblading. Don't get me wrong. I used to rollerblade.
It's not a vehicle.
It's a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's a form of transportation. Yeah. All right.
That is weird.
It is weird. All right. Like honestly, it would have been better if it gave the creature hexproof and haste.
Yeah.
Because it has blades. Haste, double strike does like imagine this. You're in a racing set, right? What's going to have a double strike? A speeding car hitting a human body, or a human body hitting a speeding car?
Right.
That makes no sense. All right. We got some of the lands. We got Maraganda Raceway, which is decent. When you have max speed, it taps for 2 colors. It's a 1 colorless land. We got Amaket Raceway. It adds a colorless max speed. Target creature gains haste until turn. You got Avishkar Raceway, which is Kaladesh. Max speed, 3 mana. Discard a card, draw a card. Night Market. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana to the chosen color. Cycling 3. It's a cycling land. Boop boop. Then you got the rare land cycle, which is pretty good.
Ooh, Verges.
Verges are solid, yes. You got country roads, all the little creature man lands. You got your gain life lands in the set, and there you go. And there you go. Those are cards we loved.
Yep. I'm wanting some of the Verge lands.
Carmen says I love Speed Demon. Yeah.
Speed Demon is good.
All right. But yeah, that's that. Those are cards. We went through the whole set, looking at cards that we liked in the set. Now it was a more discussionary type thing because we're talking about cards we liked. We saw some cards we didn't even know existed, or didn't have a good look at, and maybe someone else looked at and like, oh, that's a good card, and maybe I should bring this up to your attention. And that's what happened. Pretty decent. And if you haven't liked this video for the video was, and subscribe if you like to see Magic the Gathering content or some other content. Like yesterday, we talked about Jurassic World Rebirth trailer. You know, we never know what you're going to get here on this channel. But remember, tomorrow is Monday, and there's not going to be a show tomorrow.
Yep. No show tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's because, you know, it's wife day. Get to hang out with the wife, have fun with the wife, do the stuff, you know. But with that, we're going to get to this.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right. We're at the last part of the show where we're going to start chilling out. Whoa. Yeah. We're going to start with the King Zombie to chill out his channel.
Hey guys, how's it going today? We are doing our typical Magic streams, but getting cooked like usual because you know how those guys are this season, last season. But today, I think we're gonna continue some more in our Fallout stream this afternoon and dive a little more deeper into that. So if you guys want to check that out, don't forget to swing over to the channel.
Woo-woo. Anything else?
No, not really.
All right. We're going to roll over to KJ. You're muted, KJ.
His mic's probably messed up again.
Sorry. Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. kjcowboydan here. Assuming I can get my mics on my device all back up and running, I may end up doing a Minecraft stream tonight. Tomorrow I have Procrasticraft Season 2, our Minecraft SMP server that we're going to be hanging out with Jesse Hellwheeler and a few other friends. So join us for that. Every Wednesday, Jesse Hellwheeler and myself do Procrastinating Across the Ocean. Pretty much it that I got going on right at the moment.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Then we're going to roll over to Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. Tuesday is when Aetherdrift releases onto Arena. It releases probably around 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. However, that's after my morning streams on Tuesday. But Tuesday afternoon will be viewer battles. So you can come and buy the stream, battle me in a game with Aetherdrift cards on Arena. But other than that, today I got another stream coming up today at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm going to play some more Arena. And that's all I got going on for today.
All right. All right, so Super Fast Tortoise here. Say today is Sunday. It's part of my 3-day weekend with the wife. Where Sunday I don't stream at night. Monday there's no stream at all. That's dedicated now, right? So no stream on Monday, and Tuesday we'll be at the morning show, but there'll be no stream Tuesday night. And there's only streams on Tuesday nights if something else happens, right? So that's the schedule. Sunday morning show, that's today. Monday, no show. Wednesday, Tuesday, morning show, no night show, because spend the time with the family, because we love the family. Yeah, there we go. And with that, Wednesday, my plan is to start playing the new Ninja Turtle games everybody voted on. So we'll check that out.
Cool.
Get the Switch set up. Well, let me show you how cool this is, right? Let me unplug you. So right there, you see by my shoulder, there's my PlayStation 4 and the Switch. Right there. And the only way I can play them is connecting it to my computer. That's how I play it. So I don't play off Steam.
I saw your kitchen.
That's right. There's food in that kitchen. Stay away, Hillbilly.
Dang,
Hey, I want some of that.
I was getting ready to come over and rob you of all your food.
All right, yeah. So what's pretty cool about my setup, I shared the picture with you guys a long time ago, where I have a dual screen setup where I play the games on the screen. But yeah, like the consoles are set up where I just plug them into my computer and play off my computer with a capture card. Don't think I have some sorcery or magic that I mess with. Capture cards are important.
There's some magic involved.
That's right.
Magic
tortoise. So enough talking about me. I want to thank everybody for being part of the show. Adam Tamela, what's up? Woohoo!
Hey.
But anyways, I want to thank everybody for showing up today, having a good time on the show, go through the cards. Everybody in chat, you rock, you roll. I'll remind you all, you're awesome and amazing, that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, brighten someone's day up a little more, because you might be the change someone needs in their day. Yeah. Boo, boo, boo. Thinking of all the fun stuff. We're going to go.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast tortoise, he's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shell shock, go. The tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.